You've heard about the journey of success, the adventure, that is. But did you know that leadership in and of itself is a journey in and of itself? Hi, I'm Jimi Hendrick, and this episode is called Journey Leadership on Empower Your Pattern 2.0. Did you know that there are success patterns to help you receive more, to help you live a better and extraordinary life right now? Well, I'm Jimi Hendrick. I am a success, confidence, and thrive coach. I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And if you come with me, I will help you discover these success patterns. Let's go. Okay, guys, it's a cold West Texas morning here. I want you to sit here and just with me. Grab you a good glass of water. Maybe a little nice little breakfast snack, something sweet. and just sit here and pretend with me that you're about getting ready to embark on this amazing adventure. We talked about the adventure of success. And we've gone through the various creationist things, and I think leadership is one of the more creative things that you could ever think or imagine to learn about. When you think of people like John C. Maxwell, the late Dr. Stephen Covey, even Robert Kiyosaki. There's so many wonderful people that you can learn from about leadership and what it can do. Whether it's in the volunteer and service organizations, government, or especially, I'm thinking my primary target market is entrepreneurs and thought leaders, if you know what I mean. So, I'm hoping you guys are ready. I think one of my best models of leadership that I've known in my personal life over the past almost 14 years has been my good friend Bishop Dave. I'm sad to see him leave the Midland-Odessa area, but I understand that sometimes we must move on. We can't just sit and stagnate where we are, and so once he moves, I will send him a good Godspeed, okay? But he's a great model for me in this, and I've always respected how he ran his business, and, I may not understand everything. Being raised by an entrepreneurial grandfather who basically treated his business like his baby. And so, to that extent, that nonetheless in mind, I figured that we'd go ahead and hop in the Empower Hummer and let's go. Let's get our gear, hop in the Empower Hummer, and let's just get ready, get in there. Let's come on and let's go. Let's have a little fun. Okay, what we're about to do is we're about to head to a little adventure Gulfstream jet called the USS Justine. I named it after my niece, my youngest niece so far. She is going to be 8 years old this September. So adorable. I love her to pieces. I remember having pictures taken of her at the time. But I'm not here to be popular and basically just share heartwarming moments here But I want to give you guys a chance to get ready. We're going to board this jet and take off. Too bad I don't have a jet noise, but here we go. Nonetheless. Okay. Now, you know we're talking about the leadership journey. And I've been reading, I guess, for the past almost 16 years. 17 years, I think. Leadership books by a man by Dr. John C. Maxwell. I've heard so much about him. I would find a few of his books in the personal development section at the time it was a Family Christian bookstore. And let me tell you something. It was amazing. It helped me see that leadership through the eyes of personal growth and personal development is indeed a journey. It's a journey, right? So, it being a journey, we have to realize that everything is based on I'm going to go ahead and go through, I think, the first 7 laws, irrefutable laws of leadership. It's all based on, the journey of leadership is all based on our ability and effectiveness, our influence and sphere of influence, the process in which we grow and develop, how we can navigate through smooth sailing and choppy waters, how we add value to the people in our organization. You know, and I think about those things. And Bishop Dave, my friend, he taught me a lot of wonderful, valuable lessons. And that is, you know, every team needs, you know, a few leaders, thoughtful people, to help them grow their organization. I think of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in that same vein. And Toastmasters. And someday, hopefully someday, I get everything off the ground. Which I will. Well, might as well include a word from our sponsors. Empower Your Pattern Facebook group is going to be having a live Facebook session on March 26th. Okay? See if you can look me up on Facebook. I'm James Hendrick. You know, and see if you want to, you can see what we can do about belonging to the group. It'll be on the afternoon of the 26th, and we're going to be covering a whole smather of topics. And so, I think I'm going to be doing a signature presentation. I haven't decided, but most likely I will be doing one of my main signature presentations, which is called Purple Skies, Red Lights. Okay, now. So, now you know about adding value. And then also, the law of solid ground. How trustworthy are we? How trustworthy are we as a leader? Can we be that trustworthy? Do we have it? I mean, because this is not something to easily fool around with. This is not something easy to be fooled around with. Okay? We're sitting here in the USS Justine, sitting here enjoying a water beverage and, you know, a little breakfast snack, and we're just and we're talking honestly. Can we be trustworthy as leaderships? You know, that's one of the reasons why I created the 8 rules of Empower Your Pattern. And there are many episodes back. I know that, but it might be good to go ahead and look through those. And maybe at some point I will resurrect those rules. Somehow, some way. But in the meantime, I think I'm here to bless the lives of everyone I possibly can. So, here we go. We have reached the point where the adventure just... Yeah, we're going. Now, also the law of respect. Now, what John C. Maxwell calls the law of respect, really that is people follow what they see, what they can trust. You're only followed by people whose leadership effectiveness is less than yours. So you have to decide to go higher. You have to decide what you're going to attract. Because, okay, we're likening this to the success adventure, okay? That success adventure is, well, quite frankly, Jim Rohn says this. He says, success is something that you attract by the person that you become. Now, doesn't that sound great to y'all? Doesn't that sound great? I hope so. I hope that this blesses your lives and can really help you. You have only what you become, okay? And this is sobering even for me. This is in success. This is in leadership. This is in entrepreneurship. This is in our personal development. How we work on ourselves. How we work on ourselves. Now, I know a lot of the podcasts I've been doing have a little bit more based on motivational psychology. And I'm kind of wanting to take a break from that and give something a little bit more, well, how do you say it? Something a little bit more of the harder soft skills. Not so much psychology, but interesting things that talk about the creationism theory, which I will be finished with that particular genre, that particular series on March the 26th. So, like I said, be ready. Be ready. Those are only 7 of the 21 laws. Okay, and that's as far as I've gotten in I have a podcast for law school entrepreneurs called Juris Destiny Academy. And so that says something right there where I've only got to 7, and there are 21. I may have to do it in multiple spurts there. But now you're here. What we have here isn't raw content, isn't stuff that, I feel like a lot of what I've been showing in has been fluff. Well, no more. We're going into some hard-hitting content because, quite frankly, and I'll just be honest with you, I have grown tired of the soft fluff pieces that have just been filling Empower Your Pattern. I'm noticing that my ratings have been low because I haven't been filling it with some hard-hitting content, Not necessarily, raw content. It's not necessarily for the speaker to have raw content because, it can sometimes show their mess. In success and in leadership, there is a journey of some sort, and you've got to be able to fly above it. Okay? To be able to fly above it. You guys get my drift? You guys... Let's see. Wrong button. You guys understand? I hope so. I really hope so. Now, we're going down. We're landing. You gotta admit, this has been a wonderful adventure, and I hope you find a way to really enjoy it. I hope you enjoy listening to Empower Your Pattern 2.0. If you like what you hear, please subscribe and become a part of the Empower Your Pattern 2.0 family. This is Jimi Hendrix saying until next time, don't sit there and take it. Build your dreams so you can take it. Do what others don't so you can do what others won't. And do what others won't